If you are interested in any of our products, please get in touch by Facebook or Shopify for international sales. Look up for links in the description below. Welcome to a new resin kit project. In this video I will teach you the basic techniques on how to assemble, clean and prepare the kit so we can paint it later. I began by checking all the resin parts to notice any imperfections such as bubbles, pinholes, or any area where I will have to rework some details a little bit more. Also, as in any other hobby project, I started planning the best way to assemble and paint the kit figure. I always start by gluing the smaller parts of the figures, like those that should have a seamless union before painting. These parts should be glued first before drilling with a very small bit, and then reinforce the bond with a thin wire, such as clips, pins or nails, anything that will fit properly to the size of the parts. Anywhere extending metal from the rod can be filed away and use sandpapers to leave a seamless union. I prepared the head with a couple of rods. I am using a couple of 2-inch nails for this. I recommend never using only one nail or rod with big parts, since it's really easy to unbind by spinning it as an axis. I marked the 2-inch nails halfway, and after drilling, I tried them out to see if they fit right in the holes. To align the drill holes onto the second part, I used some adhesive putty that sticks easily and can be extended to all the areas as needed. I pushed the parts together in order to leave the hole marks in the correct position. Then, with a pencil or such, I remarked inside the parts to be able to drill them directly. Afterwards, I can remove the putty. I drilled on the marks, trying to align the entry angle to the previous perforations. My recommendation here is to try to make the holes as close to a 90-degree angle as possible, and add glue as needed to fill the gap. I fitted the nails down to the marks and tested again with the body. For the arms, I made the same drill holes for 2-inch nails. I placed the adhesive putty at the unions and pressed hard to make the holes. Again, I remarked with a pencil and drilled at 90 degrees. I put the nail to test to see if everything fits well. Then I added some glue, and since I want this bond to be permanent, I added some more glue around the hole, fitted it and pressed until it dried well enough. To seal the seams in the arms, I used a cyanoacrylate glue along with baking soda. This cures immediately and provides a strong binding. Then I got to work on the tip of the spear. I drilled with a wider bit first, around 1 centimeter or half an inch. Then with a sanding bit I widened the hole until it fitted fine with the spear handle. Then added some glue as well. The next step was to cover the visible seams with some epoxy putty. It can be worked by adding some water to soften and make it stickier. After mixing the two parts, I have about half an hour to work with it without much of a hurry. I used metal modeling tools to apply the putty well inside the seams, and then to start resculpting the areas around, trying to match the feel and texture of the piece. You can also wet the tools to avoid the putty from sticking to them. This requires practice and patience from the modelist. I also softened the sculpting a bit by using a wet cotton swab. This saved me some sanding work afterwards. The last step is to review again and polish any area where I noticed some casting seams, bubbles or flashing still left that may need work before starting the painting process of the resin kit. Thanks for your time and attention. If you have any doubt, please leave your comments, like this video and subscribe to our channel. I'll see you in the next video.